Hey guys, this is Superstar0717 here with my deck profile for Karakuri's for June 2011. This deck is, gone through multiple changes since the first version, and this is the version that I'm currently running. I got 3 Ninishi, 2 Strategists, 2 Pashuul, 2 Merchants, 2 Haipa, 2 Nanishick, 2 Soldier, 2 Granel, and 1 Kuick. For the spells, I'm running 3 Cash, 2 Noblemans, 1 Instant Fusion, 1 Machine Dupe, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Reborn, 1 Pot of Avarice, 1 Mind Control, 1 Book, 1 Trunade, 1 Enemy Controller, 1 Limiter, 3 Decree, 1 Reinforced Truth, and 1 Torrential Tribute. So the first thing you notice, I have taken out the Dimensional Fissures. I love Dimensional Fissure in this deck. It stops so much. It stops Dragoonides, stops Plants, stops Samurais. However, against the Gravekeeper matchup, it does hurt a lot because mid to late game, you'll see that your deck is really thin, and you can't pot anything back, and there's really nothing you can do at that point if you don't OTK them. And also, Samurais still wreck this deck, even though it's good against them. However, they really don't need the graveyard to get most of their plays off. So for that reason, I decided to side it out against Plants and Dragoonides. Amazing. However, I don't see many Dragoonides in my locals, and I do see a couple Plants, but it's better suited for the side deck for right now. The newest addition to the deck is 2 Pashuuls and a Reinforced Truth. You really need something to stop other decks' OTKs. And the 2 Pashuuls and the Reinforced Truth allow you to do that. Originally, I tried it out with Split Reapers, and while it worked really well, there was just no real way to search Reaper. He was great and everything, and when I got off, the discard, it was pretty good. However, Pashuul can be searched with Reinforced Truth when they go to OTK me, so I don't need to have it on the field at all. And also, another benefit, it's a tuner, and it lets me go into Barkion, which was the hardest thing that I had with the first version of this deck, is that there's really very situational when I would have a Watchdog and a Merchant on the field to go into Barkion, and out of every duel that I played with the first version, I only got Barkion out twice, and already I'm seeing, crazy Barkion plays with Pashuul and all level 4s. So he's good. I do rather like him in the deck. He just gives you that extra security. You can go off and set Reinforced Truth, and when they Dark Hole and then they try to OTK you, activate Reinforced Truth, change your Pashuul, put your Pashuul on defense, and then next turn you'll have a level 2 tuner to use, and hopefully you'll top deck a level 4. Nanishick, I love Nanishick. He's so good, it's just ridiculous. Some people that watched the first video wondered why I ran this over Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dragon is an amazing card, and honestly, in many instances, Cyber Dragon is better than this card. However, I'm not running any traps to really stop Chimera Tech Fortress, and for that reason, he's better to me. He's a little bit stronger. He's searchable with your Synchros of Puree and Pareto, and he's level 5, so he combos out with all the level 3 tuners, and the level 2 tuner as well. And also, he's a target for Cache, which I do need now because I'm running 2 Pashuuls. So I do believe this is a better card in my deck, at least. Maybe in yours it might be better to be on Cyber Dragon. And honestly, if I wasn't running the Royal Decree version, I would definitely run Cyber Dragons. However, when your opponent can just Monster Reborn your Cyber Dragon and then take your field, I do believe that's where this deck needs some protection from. Just note that when I do make a side deck for it, it will include cards to stop that. I believe Dimensional Fissure does stop the summon because I think the card reads them to the graveyard. So just know that those are going to be in my side deck, so that's my side deck out for that. Soldier's just good. Originally I had him at 1, I believe, because I was running D-Fissure. But he's good. He lets you get into your tuners faster, except for Pashuul, of course. But he lets you get into your tuners faster. You can just, bring out the other one, then bring out this one, change their monster to defense, and the next turn, if you have Kuick in hand, he can, kill him, bring back another one in Synchro, so I do like him. Kuick, I don't really like Kuick. He's pretty good when you get him off. However, more often than not, you're not really going to use him for his effect. You're just going to lose him for the fact that he's a level 4 non-tuner. that is searchable by your synchros. So that's what Kuick is for. 3 cash cost necessary, 2 noblemen, puts in work all day with the stack. You just nobleman their stuff and usually hit 2 to 3 cards per nobleman. So it's pretty good, especially when you hit like a D-Fissure or a bottomless or a solemn warning. So he's pretty good. Instant fusion, I don't run Cyber Dragon, so instant fusion is like my Cyber Dragon. 2 machine dupes, crazy to go machine dupe. Ninishi for Nanishick and then draw 2. I love that combo. Dark Hole Reborn staples, pot, just refill your deck after you go off, draw 2. Hopefully you'll draw some protection for your OTK. Mind Control, you're running, I believe, 7 tuners, so Mind Control's live. Over the last vid, I did change it from 2 enemy controllers to a book and an enemy controller. I do believe that route is far superior, for the simple reason that enemy controller can stop a Shein play, but you're going to have to tribute your own monster and waste your enemy controller, whereas book, you just book their, one of their tuners, and hopefully it'll stop them from going off. So book is good. It's just a 1-out card out to Shein, in my opinion, because even if you can't stop the Shein, you can usually bluff something, activate this, set him, and then hopefully you can run over him. Because a lot of these synchros are really capable of doing that, and you bring him up pretty regularly with this. Limiter's good. Limiter and Granel when he's at 4,000 is stupid. Especially if you have a Trunade in hand, you can just Trunade everything and run over something with like a Haipa and then just swing for 8,000. So that's good. 3 Decree, I believe the 3 Decree variant of this deck is the most consistent. At least from what I've tested. You guys might think otherwise, but I do believe this is the best. Because when your opponent sets like 4 and you activate this during the end phase, if they don't have an MST or a Death Tornado, you basically just made their whole field dead, because you're going to summon stuff that's bigger, and they're not going to get it off the board. 1 Reinforced Truth stops OTKs, helps you synchro. So it is, it deserves a spot in that main deck. And a Torrential Tribute. Once again, stopping Samurai's first turn Shein, and stopping Sabers as well. So this is the deck. Let me just go through the quick deck list real quick. If you have any questions, let me know. The extra deck, I still haven't completed yet, however, I am somewhat nearing completion on that. So if you do have any questions or suggestions for the deck, leave me a comment or a message. And as always, guys, rate, comment, subscribe, favorite this video, it'd be awesome. Thanks, guys.